welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. That was a lot of C's. So before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I post a new video. So I was really intrigued by Pond's almost called Pond's Cold Cream, because I feel like this is something that has been on the market for years, and my suspicions were confirmed by Wikipedia, which we all know if it's on Wikipedia, it must be true, right? Apparently, Pond's Cold Cream, or Pond's Cream, has been on the market since 1846. That's a long time. Like, that's like great-grandparent age? No, like great-great-great-grandparent. It's been around for a long time. And I've always seen these in the drugstore, at Walmart, places like that. And I've always been really curious because I've heard people talk about cold creams and using them as moisturizers, using them to remove their makeup. And I've always been intrigued. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and I purchased the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser, Moisturizing Deep Cleanser and Makeup Remover. I specifically wanted something to remove my makeup. I personally like anything that's like an oil cleanser, anything like that. And I just find that it really helps get rid of all the dirt and the grime. So this says that it's hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested. It doesn't say if it's vegan or cruelty free. I mean, if it was, if it came out in 1846, that was not a thing that people really cared about that much. But I am under the impression that every now and then they do change the formulas, because I was looking up on forums about Pond's Cold Cream and people were saying that, I was using this for 20 years and they changed the ingredients and now I don't like it anymore. So maybe at some point they will modernize it and turn it vegan and cruelty free. So one of the first things I did when I got this is I looked at the ingredients, because the ingredients list has a bunch of words that I had no idea what they were. The first ingredient on the list is paraffinum liquidum, and I was like, well, girl, what is that? So I googled it, and when you Google paraffinum liquidum, what comes up are articles about like toxic ingredients in skincare, mineral oil, acne, breakouts, and all these things. And I was like, ooh, what is this? So paraffinum liquidum is basically just mineral oil. And a lot of people don't like mineral oil because it is occlusive, which basically just means it can cause breakouts. That being said, I have been using this for a couple of weeks. I have not experienced breakouts. Because generally speaking, when I see a product that has mineral oil, I tend to avoid it because I don't want to like break out my skin. So I don't know why this is not breaking me out. I'm quite confused. The second ingredient is water, and then after that it has like a bunch of other preservatives and ingredients. So yeah, I'm kind of intrigued. I don't know why I'm not breaking out. I don't know if I'm just going to start breaking out all over. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed that the first ingredient is mineral oil, because like that's not really considered to be a good ingredient in skincare. Maybe it used to be. So the product itself has a slight scent. It almost smells like Dove or like Irish Spring or like Ivory soap. It has a soap scent. It's like floral and soapy. It is like, it's not super strong, but it's still present. If you have like allergies or sensitivities to perfume, this might not be for you. And the product itself is white. And I've been using this for weeks, and there's like very little that I've been using. You really don't need that much. So what you do is I'm just gonna take a little bit. So you need like a bit more than this, and you rub it on your face. This removes everything. This removes lipstick, foundation, concealer, mascara, eyeliner. It removes everything. And you massage it gently everywhere. And then you take a damp washcloth and you wipe it off. Now you can do a double cleanse. They say here that you can follow up with another cleanse if you want, or you can just do your regular skincare after. I always do a double cleanse because I just like doing double cleansing. So the texture of the product is very rich and creamy. It does leave a really nice soft residue on the skin, and I feel like I can smell a little bit of the cream on my hand. I just like wiped it off. So if you don't want to have like that scent on your face, I would probably recommend washing it off. And what's interesting is after you wash your face, you feel like you have like soft, like not residue, but there's just like remnants, like just like really soft skin. And I'm not sure if that's the product or what it is, but it's a nice feeling. I hope it's a good thing. I hope it's not some like oil barrier or like clogging my pores or anything. So I tried out a couple different ways to use this, because I'm used to oil makeup cleansers where you massage it dry on your face and you add some water and then it turns into a milk and then you rinse. And so I was like, well, maybe this will work the same way. Absolutely not. When I tried a couple times just like massaging it on my face dry, and then I took a few drops of water and tried to massage it. It was literally oil and water. It was so weird. It separated in my hand. Like I could feel like beads of water on my hand, but then I could feel like almost like oil on my hand at the same time. The water and the cold cream do not mix well together. It was so weird. And so I ended up having to like cleanse with like a foam cleanser like 2 or 3 times to like get everything off. So don't try to mix water in with your cold cream to remove. It's not gonna work, trust me. So the most effective way I found was just applying it like the directions said, like massaging it on your face and then removing it with a damp washcloth. I think Jo said she used like damp paper towels. That could work. I think, you know, at the estheticians sometimes they have those they're like cotton pads, but they're like giant square sheets. If you had those would also work very well. I think if you wanted to use like cotton pads, you would end up going through like a lot because well, maybe it depends on how much makeup you're wearing. If it's like a very light minimal makeup day, then you could get away with a couple of makeup pads, but like for all this makeup I would go through like a whole like sleeve of them. So a washcloth it is for me. So this claims that it is 50% moisturizer. I'm not sure what other cleansers claim to be, but I guess their claim is that like this is not just a regular cleanser, it's 50% moisturizer. And I think they have other ones that are just moisturizer. And they say here on the bottle here that you can rinse afterwards. It says like rinse if desired. So I guess in theory you could not rinse, but I always like to double rinse. What I'm reading a lot online is that people said that they were very faithful to this product, and then a couple of years ago they changed the formula and people seem to like it less, but I guess I've never tried the old formula, so I have no idea. But yeah, I'm just like, I like the product. It works very well to remove all my makeup. I definitely recommend doing a double cleanse just because you want to remove everything else. Like, I don't know, if you're wearing as much makeup as I am, definitely do a double cleanse. It works very well. It removes everything, waterproof, liner, like I said. The only ick that I have is that mineral oil is the first ingredient. So I don't know if I feel super comfortable telling you guys, oh, this is fantastic, go buy it. Oh, before I forget, this is like $6 at the drugstore. So it was like, I think it was like $6.57 or something like that. So like with tax, maybe like $7, but like, you know, it's not like a crazy price. So it is super affordable and you get a lot of product. I've been using it every day for 2 weeks and like I'm barely scratched the surface. So I do see the appeal, but it makes me question why mineral oil is the first ingredient. That does not seem like a very good ingredient to have in your skincare. So for the price, it's fantastic. It works, like it removes all of my makeup, but the mineral oil is not something that I can just skip over. So let me know down in the comments, have you tried this Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What do you think? If you use it, how do you use it? Do you cleanse it with a damp washcloth? What's your preferred method of removing it? And I'm also curious, I'm like, is the mineral oil something that has always been there since 1846? Or is this a new ingredient added along the way? Because if a product has been on the market since 1846, it must be good. If it was giving everyone acne, I think it would have come off the market by now, or they would have changed something. I don't know, that's also, yeah, I'm confused. Are there any other old school cosmetics out there that you use and you love? Let me know, maybe I should give those a review as well. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. It always means the world to me that you take the time to watch my videos, it really does. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys for today. This was a bit short and sweet, but yeah, this is just what I want to talk to you guys about today. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye.